This morning, UT Emergency Alert sent out a text reporting an active threat on or near campus.
This is due to a stabbing incident that occurred at World's Fair Park. No UT students or faculty were involved, and the victim's injuries were deemed non-life-threatening. The suspect was described as heading west towards campus. Students and faculty were advised to take safe location and to barricade.
Definitely a shocker. I mean, it was early in the morning. It was definitely frightening to see all the computers just flash at you, emergency alert, barricade yourself in place.
As of 8:45 a.m., the latest information is that officers have located and detained a person of interest.
Yeah, be sure to follow us on TVC News Now on Instagram, and we'll keep you updated on that situation.
There will never be another Dolly like her, another person like Dolly.
It feels like one of the best things from the South, as Rania said, is gone now.
I think she was as close as you could get to like the perfect person.
We need more people like Dolly.
The world is a little darker now.
It was just like, yeah, Dolly's watching out for me. Now she really is.
I love you too. I've been missing you. You miss me? I had a few little health issues, and we're taking good care of them. But all's good. It didn't slow me down. It's good to be home.
Well, no one knew it at the time, but that would be the last time the Queen of East Tennessee made an appearance here on Rocky Top. Thanks for joining us for this special look back at the life of Dolly Parton. I'm Luke Lamory.
And I'm Whitney Reamer. Parton's family announced on Tuesday that the 80-year-old country music star died after a brief battle with cancer. Her death sent shockwaves not just through the East Tennessee community and the UT community, but across the entire globe.
She was the queen of country music.
I think she had just a natural voice.
And Dolly Parton left her mark on East Tennessee, where she grew up humbly in the hills of Locust Ridge. Parton got her start in Knoxville at just 10 years old, getting paid to sing on local radio.
She was playing at the high school in Sevier County, and then she came over here, and I think she sang for WNOX, the Midday Merry-Go-Round.
Soon she left her home to chase her dreams. Parton made her way to Nashville, where she got her start on the Porter Wagoner Show. Not long after, she released her first #1 hit called Joshua, followed by Coat of Many Colors, Jolene, and I Will Always Love You. By the end of 1974, Parton was a household name.
I think you pick up on something in her music. I mean, it's the honesty and it's the love of the craft that made her music as good as it was.
As the years flew by, she maintained her success, not just keeping her fans she grew up with, but making new ones. And in 1999, she was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame, cementing her legacy as a trailblazer in country music.
Dolly, I mean, a lot of the songs that she wrote they're kind of in the same category as classic folk songs, like British folk songs. And I think they'll last for centuries. I just don't think that those songs are going to fade away.
Now, Parton's hometown of Locust Ridge is located in Sevier County, and there's been a tremendous amount of support shown this week nearby at the Dolly Parton statue in Sevierville.
Yeah, TVC's managing editor Aubrey Curran is standing right next to the statue with more. Aubrey?
Yeah, guys, it's pretty rare to find someone who is loved by pretty much anyone and everyone here, and that's exactly the case. As you can see, I mean, there is a crowd of people, and we've been over here over the past hour, and it has been pretty consistent through that time as everyone comes here to celebrate the life and legacy of Dolly Parton. I'm also going to give you a look at the flowers that we've got over here. Pink buckets, as Dolly would have preferred, balloons, handwritten notes, stuffed animals, and the flowers, there are many, but a lot of them have been picked up over the past couple of days. Volunteers with the Random Acts of Flowers organization have been picking them up, repurposing them for donation here in local hospitals and healthcare facilities in East Tennessee. And people tell me that's exactly what Dolly would have wanted at the end of the day. I also got to speak to someone who knew Dolly pretty well over the past 20 years working at WBIR. She was a news anchor there. Her name was Beth Haynes, or is Beth Haynes. She told me that her first memory of interviewing Dolly was actually she had toilet paper stuck to the bottom of her shoe. And Dolly comforted her in her welcoming personality and made her feel right at home. I asked her why she felt that everyone felt so connected to her. Here's what she had to say.
I think she accepted everyone. I think people knew that with Dolly, you were safe, just like I said. Walking into that room, the way she made you feel, what she embodied, the kindness, she exuded kindness.
She also told me
And
one
people
thing that someone told her,
recognize that.
notice how people are coming together, uniting, even at Dolly Parton's statue after her death. That's exactly what she would have wanted, and we're just glad to be here representing that. Sending it back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Aubrey.
Now, Parton served as the dreamer-in-chief at her theme park, Dollywood, for nearly 40 years. TVC received this statement yesterday from the park. The greatest privilege of my life has been helping Dolly bring her dreams to life at Dollywood. That's Eugene Naughton, Dollywood Parks and Resorts president. Dolly's heart was as vast as the mountains she cherished, and her compassion knew no bounds. She inspired generations to dream boldly and love deeply. While we grieve her loss, we are honored and committed to carry her light forward. Her legacy will continue to shine in every melody sung, every smile shared, and every dream kindled with these gates.
Now, here at UT, students have paid their respects to Parton as well. Tuesday night vigils were held all around campus, and the biggest turnout was at the Rock.
Yeah, and those scenes just show how much.
Dolly's legacy!
I think that all of us were very connected to Dolly as a kid, especially like being here in Knoxville and just kind of, you can really feel her presence, honestly, in Knoxville. I think it's just kind of devastating that we've lost her, but I think this is an opportunity for this community to come together.
We need more people like Dolly, more people to be a light, and yeah.
And it's not even just necessarily her music, which is very powerful. It's the community that she built, for sure.
Yes, we may mourn for losing someone so special, but she would be sad if we didn't look at her and try and be more like her every day.
It's just as much, I think, a part of Tennessee as Rocky Top is.
Right.
Yeah. We bond over music.
We all know the Dolly Parton cover of Rocky Top.
Yeah.
It's not just students who are showing their respects for UT. Several well-known volunteers have spoken out as well.
Yeah, Peyton Manning, the legendary QB who escorted Parton onto the field when she was last on campus for the Georgia game in November of 2023, said, quote, "There was only one Dolly, and I feel lucky to have known her. We'll miss you, Dolly. Tennessee won't be the same without her."
Yeah, University of Tennessee Chancellor Donde Plowman also spoke out. She said, quote, "Dolly embodied what it means to be a volunteer. She belonged to the world and never forgot her East Tennessee roots. I appreciate her for many ways in which she brought people together and inspired us all to dream more." And then UT Systems President Randy Boyd said, quote, "Dolly Parton made Tennessee better, and her extraordinary life and legacy made the world better too. An East Tennessee native and country music legend, she showed us what it means to lead with heart, care for others, and never forget the place you call home."
Absolutely. Now, off campus, Knoxville is also showing support all over the city. The Henley Street Bridge is shining bright with colors of the rainbow this week. This is a tribute to Dolly Parton's 1971 classic, Coat of Many Colors, which was inducted in the Grammy Hall of Fame in 2019.
And then located in downtown Knoxville's Strong Alley, a mural of Parton, originally painted in 2019, has been covered with notes and flowers and candles. It's become a gathering place for all fans to come and pay their respects.
Now, if you're planning on taking a visit to some of these spots to pay tribute this weekend, let's bring in weather specialist Robert Washington. We'll take a look at this week's forecast. Robert, what do you got?
Of course, it's definitely going to be 95 this week as we go into Friday. Look at that beautiful high of 89, a low of 67 degrees. But I thought this quote was fitting with "Storms make trees take deeper roots" from Dolly. So kind of a reminder to keep going, especially when we have temperatures above average. Now, especially back home in the big 901, it is definitely heated. So you're going to want to make sure you stay hydrated. But here in East Tennessee, our average temperature around this time is 88 degrees. So you want to make sure you stay hydrated because the heat and humidity is going to make it feel a lot more muggy than it actually is. So our 4-day forecast, a high in 89 this week, and Saturday 91, Sunday 90, Monday 92. The temperature is going to continue to climb as we see as we see our temperature continues to climb with our lows around 96 and 70. And I thought this quote was also fitting. If you want the rainbow, you gotta put up with the rain. Back to you guys at the desk.
Absolutely. Thanks, Robert. Now, we told you some things going around here on campus in East Tennessee in order to honor Parton, but it's not just happening here. It's happening across the country.
Absolutely. In New York City, the Empire State Building changed its lights to a sparkling pink light in honor of the late singer's loud, fun, and glamorous fashion style. And then our nation's capital, U.S. President Donald Trump issued an order stating that all flags should be lowered to half-staff in honor of Parton until September 1st at sunset.
Coming up, we'll dive into some of the huge impacts Parton made throughout her life, starting with how Dolly Parton's Imagination Library inspired a student to pursue her education.
The Volunteer Channel works around the clock to curate UT news, sports, and event coverage. Best way to stay on top of all of it is to follow our Instagram at TVC News Now. You can scan this QR code right here to get right to the page. All of our content is created by UT students with the Big Orange community in mind. Volunteer Channel thanks you for your support. Go Vols.
Of her many acts of service, one of Dolly's favorites was her Imagination Library.
Yeah, founded in 1995, Dolly's inspiration came from her father, who didn't even know how to read or write. The library now operates across 5 different countries and sends over 3 million books to monthly children up to the age of 5. UT alumni Taylor Garrett was one of those children.
My favorite part about it was just getting a new book every month and having that option to reread stories at bedtime or to get a new story, and it was always diverse copies of things.
Dolly's library didn't just give Taylor a love for reading, but a love for education. She decided to combine both by becoming an English teacher. Now, the Imagination Library itself is one of the most empowering stories out there, and that is exactly why a student media outlet here at UT decided to make a documentary about it. In 2020, TVC's Maggie Grace spoke to one alumni who spoke to a worker here who happened to work on this documentary.
Yeah, guys, I'm outside of the rock right now, as you can see, and there is definitely a memorial here for Dolly. There's some flowers, some candles, even a handwritten note. Now, I had the opportunity to talk to Nick Geidner, who is a professor here at the university, and he had the opportunity to actually direct a land-grant film called The Library That Dolly Built. Now, this documentary features everything that you need to know about Dolly's library and how people can get these books. Now, they even got the opportunity while filming this documentary to go to the Library of Congress all the way in Washington, D.C., where they were able to watch Dolly give away her 100th millionth book. Now, this is just a testament to how big this mission had grown for her. Dolly, I even think that this documentary was important to Dolly because she wanted people to learn to read and all sorts of stuff like that. So having students work on this documentary as well was really important to her. Now, Geidner said that his favorite part about this whole thing was that he became an acquaintance of Dolly, where he got reintroduced to her again. And she was like, "Oh,
it was a student engaged project." I think that was really important to Dolly.
Geidner said that this was important to him because of all sorts of things, but also that it became one of his favorite moments of the documentary was because of how he became an acquaintance of Dolly. Now, he was able to say hi to her and all sorts of stuff. Now, thank you. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Maggie. To learn more about the land-grant films and the library that Dolly built, you can visit MediaCenterSpotlight.com. Now, Luke, it looks like you have some stats over there showing us about how impactful Dolly Parton's Imagination Library is. Luke?
Whitney, absolutely. 30 years in 2025 for the Imagination Library, and if 3 decades doesn't tell you about its success, maybe some of these numbers will. Since its inception, 304 million books donated by Parton and the organization. That translates to roughly a book sent every 0.78 seconds. You can see that right there. With the snap of your fingers, roughly a book will be in a child's hand, thanks to Dolly Parton. By the time our newscast is done, 2,000 308 books will be mailed to children across the world. And internationally, Parton sends books not just to America, but she also sends them to Canada, the UK, Australia, and the Republic of Ireland. Clearly, Dolly's impact was felt worldwide by millions. Whitney?
She was truly extraordinary. Thank you, Luke. Now, there are many causes that Dolly Parton played a role in helping out, such as Hurricane Helene relief, support after Gatlinburg wildfires, and millions of dollars donated to COVID research. For more on that last one of those big donations she made, we'll hand it over to Molly Pokewall, who's standing right in front of Dolly Parton Children's Hospital. Molly?
Yeah, we are right here outside of Dolly Parton Children's Hospital, and one of Dolly Parton's main missions was to give back. We just heard about the Imagination Library, but here she left a piece of her heart in East Tennessee, right here at the Dolly Parton Children's Hospital. I got to sit down with a few people that she made her impact with.
It's a generational commitment that's going to accelerate our mission here at Children's Hospital.
A new change.
It is a phenomenal gift that we've been provided, and that is a generational collaboration with Dolly Parton.
That will change the character.
Do that in an environment where children feel safe, where they feel like they belong, where they feel loved, where they feel comforted.
But not the care.
We're no different today than we were yesterday in terms of what they can count on with us.
The East Tennessee Children's Hospital will have a new sign on the building on White Avenue.
Dolly Parton Children's Hospital, yay!
For the philanthropist, this is something she has been looking forward to for a long time.
Now, I've always believed that every child deserves a fair chance to grow up healthy, hopeful, and surrounded with love.
And expand the care given to children.
Her support, her collaborative giving also will allow us to continue to reach out to more families and more patients in greater and deeper ways in regions that we already serve, but we have the opportunity now to serve more deeply.
And Dolly herself makes the community even more excited.
Last week, when the announcement was made and Dolly spoke directly to our employees, there was, like to say, an explosion of excitement that just provides an extra dose of energy to a team that already works so well together and so collaboratively.
And CEO Matt Schaefer says that the collaboration means everything.
We know that Dolly Parton is a name that people trust as well. They look to her for leadership. They look to her for how to live their lives, how to aspire to inspire others.
And will have a generational impact.
This ability to do that now together with her, to have her name across our institution for the generations to come, I can't imagine the amount of impact that it's going to have.
And there is truly no one better to lift the community up.
We celebrate a future of healthier and happier children who can live the fullest life possible. And I can't imagine a better person to help us in that process, or a better aspiration for the community that I call home, that Dolly calls home, and so many others do as well.
This is Molly Pokewall, Knoxville, TVC News. Yeah, guys, I mean, the legacy is being carried on here tenfold. They are bringing all of the balloons from Sevierville here to Dolly Parton Children's Hospital and giving them to the children that are here. So, I mean, talk about Dolly Parton's spirit living on. We'll send it back to the desk.
It's certainly safe to say Parton's impact will be felt for many years to come due to all of her philanthropic work.
Absolutely. Outside of the millions of dollars she donated, one thing that separated her most was the ability to bring joy to others just by being seen. TVC got a first-hand look at Dollywood's opening day earlier this year. Thousands of fans lined the sides of the parade route just to be able to get a glimpse of Parton. The smiles on the faces of the children and parents as she passed through paints the perfect picture of how much she really meant to so many people.
It's just hard not to fall in love with someone who had a personality like hers. She was always able to make the room laugh with her anytime she wanted to. A great example of what it is to have such an honorary woman in our life. She received a doctorate from the University of Tennessee in 2009 as well. Take a look.
Just think, I'm Dr. Dolly.
And our Luke Attal takes to Ped Walkaway to remember Dolly's legendary songwriting. We'll take a look.
The Volunteer Channel works around the clock to curate UT news, sports, and event coverage. Best way to stay on top of all of it is to follow our Instagram at TVC News Now. You can scan this QR code right here to get right to the page. All of our content is created by UT students with the Big Orange community in mind. Volunteer Channel thanks you for your support. Go Vols.
Dolly Parton's legendary career started with her songwriting, winning 11 Grammys throughout her career, including a Lifetime Achievement Award for her work. TVC's sports director, Luke Attal, takes to PED to hear more about which of these songs resonated most with the students.
I'm Luke Attal, sports director of the Volunteer Channel, and we're out here on PED Walkway today asking students what their favorite Dolly Parton song is. What's your favorite Dolly Parton song?
Definitely My Tennessee Mountain Home. Being from Knoxville, it's just very close to the heart, and love Dolly. Two Doors Down.
What's your favorite Dolly Parton song?
My Coat of Many Colors.
Coat of Many Colors.
The Bargain Store.
What's your favorite Dolly Parton song?
My favorite Dolly Parton song is Islands in the Stream.
Can you give us a little taste?
Islands in the Stream.
Islands in the Stream with Kenny Rogers.
Islands in the Stream.
Is there any meaning behind that song?
It was my parents' wedding song.
What's your favorite Dolly Parton song?
Jolene.
Jolene. Why Jolene?
Because it's my favorite episode in her little movie thing.
What's your favorite Dolly Parton song?
I Will Always Love You.
Probably I Will Always Love You.
I Will Always Love You.
My favorite Dolly Parton song is I Will Always Love You.
What's your favorite Dolly Parton song?
Just Because I'm a Woman.
What's your favorite Dolly Parton song?
9 to 5.
9 to 5, it's a classic. 9 to 5.
9 to 5.
My favorite Dolly Parton song is 9 to 5.
Come on, working.
9 to 5.
What a way to make a living.
My favorite song is Love is Like a Butterfly. It's so sweet and just gentle, and it makes you feel really good.
All right, what's your favorite Dolly Parton song?
Islands of a Stream.
Islands of the Stream. What's yours?
Sugar Hill. Jolene, 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 Jolene.
What's your favorite Dolly Parton song?
Living on Memories of You. That is a banger.
Hey, can you give us a little verse of it? A little sample?
It's like, she's like, and I go on happy, and I'm living on you. It's
Hey, that was impressive. Yeah, good one.
Notes. How about that?
We have some singers on UT's campus. So staying on that topic of songs, Parton actually has a secret song coming out. It's locked away in the time capsule that's scheduled to be opened on January 19th, 2046. The song is called My Place in History, sealed inside a special chestnut wood box on display at Dollywood's Dream Moor Resort in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Absolutely, and we have reached the end of the road here as we've looked back over the years at the incredible legacy Dolly Parton has left behind.
However, before we leave, we want to send it back to Aubrey Curran at the Dolly Parton statue. Aubrey?
Yeah, and Dolly Parton has meant so much to so many fans around the world, and you can see that in the crowd here today. But for us here at the University of Tennessee, we wanted to leave our mark and give her a little bit of our appreciation, obviously with some orange flowers. Dolly, from all of us here, you represented what it means to dream big and be an ultimate volunteer at the end of the day. So we're going to leave these flowers and tell you one last time, we will always love you.
I wish you joy and happiness, but above all this, I wish you love, and I will always love you. Thank you. God bless you.
From the tiniest creature to the mightiest giant, every species shapes our world. Bees pollinate our plants, elephants keep forests healthy, and coral reefs protect our shores. When wildlife thrives, so do we. We all have a role to play in keeping nature strong. Together, we can protect wildlife and build a future where people and nature thrive. Find out how at wwf.earth/species.
Why is just a starting line, for the true self blooms only when we find our purpose, what makes us tick, below the surface. Our reason why is united, undivided, seeking understanding. My why is diversity and unity, a safe space in my community. It's a million faces in a mirror, and everyone belongs. Find your why for a better us.
Dear humans, I stand here today not for myself, but for every tail wagger, sloppy kisser, and curtain ninja. I stand here for each one of the thousands of dogs and cats killed in shelters each day, asking you to join our cause and help us make sure every best friend has a chance to meet one of their own. With Best Friends Animal Society leading the charge, and your help, we can save them all.
We are the Tennessee Volunteers. And now is our time. Time for unbeatable experiences, for bold innovation, for historic moments. It's time to do what Vols do best. More life-changing research, more problem solving, more lighting the way. We have what it takes. It takes a volunteer.
Hey Vol fans, we're so excited to be on the air to give you exclusive University of Tennessee content. But the coverage doesn't end with TVC News here on air. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at TVC News Now by scanning the QR code. You'll gain access to 24-hour news coverage of UT sports, news, and other related content, all made by students. No one knows UT like we do, and thank you for your support.
Vols, the Volunteer Channel works around the clock to curate UT news, sports, and event coverage. Best way to stay on top of all of it is to follow our Instagram at TVC News Now. You can scan this QR code right here to get right to the page. All of our content is created by UT students with the Big Orange community in mind. The Volunteer Channel thanks you for your support. Go Vols.
Hey Vol fans, we're so excited to be on the air to give you exclusive University of Tennessee content. But the coverage doesn't end with TVC News here on air. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at TVC News Now by scanning the QR code. You'll gain access to 24-hour news coverage of UT sports, news, and other related content, all made by students. No one knows UT like we do, and thank you for your support.